India has a population of 1.35 billion. One baby is born every 3 seconds. Consider some other statistics. 70% of the Indian population lives in rural areas, which is served by only 20% of doctors in India. There are about 25,000 primary health centers. 90% of them do not have proper facilities and staff. India produces 50,000 doctors every year. But India continues to struggle with a shortage of doctors in rural areas. Amidst all these alarming statistics, we still have hope. At Techno Telemedicine and Telehealthcare, we are committed to harnessing technology to provide world-class healthcare to anyone, anywhere, anytime, at low affordable cost, instantly. Sevati Devi Memorial Satellite Medical Centers, a project of Techno Telemedicine and Telehealthcare, proposes to set up a network of state-of-the-art digital healthcare centers across the country on the lines of the Mother Dairy booths that will enable patients to get advice from the specialists at the click of a button. The satellite medical centers shall be connected to a network of consultants from different medical specialities through broadband for transmission of voice, images, data and interactive video conference. The data of these consultants shall be available on iCloud, thus creating a virtual hub. Each satellite medical center, or SMC, would need approximately 1,500 to 2,000 square feet area and can also run on solar power. An ATM machine is installed at the entrance of the SMC, where a patient needs to make a payment of 50 rupees per visit by cash or card to enter the SMC. The payment would be credited online to our central bank account. There would be automatic splitting and transfer of the proceeds to the designated accounts of the beneficiaries like doctors, consultants and SMC franchises. At the workstations, patient's medical history is recorded in an electronic patient file. The use of artificial intelligence shall help in advising appropriate investigations. The X-ray lab, a computer-compatible digital X-ray machine, captures the images and attaches it to the patient's electronic file. At the ECG lab, the patient's ECG is recorded with the help of a paperless digital machine and attached to the patient's file. Basic investigation of blood, stool, urine and tissue examination are done with the help of the computer-compatible microscope. Images seen through the microscope are captured and attached to the patient's file for the transmission to consultants. Now the patient moves to the central examination room, where the doctor examines the patient after viewing his file. The digital stethoscope helps in capturing the heart and chest sounds, which are attached to the patient's file as an audio album. Videoscopic equipment is a computer-compatible device with a light, a camera, and various attachments to examine the different parts of the body. It can perform dermatological, ENT, and colposcopic examination amongst others. The images captured by videoscope can be seen on a monitor and attached to the patient's file. The pictures captured are of real-life quality with minute details and colors and are therefore accurate for diagnosis. This file of the patient is sent to a consultant in any location by the doctor at the SMC. Remote consultant at any global location can see the patient, his medical history, investigations done, talk to the patient, see the examination being done by the doctor at the SMC, or also do the examination himself with the help of remotely controlled equipments and advise the doctor at the satellite medical center on the further line of action regarding investigations and treatment. In this way, a virtual patient is created in front of the remote consultant at the virtual hub, and a virtual consultant is created at the satellite medical center. The patient's electronic file, consisting of data, voice and image library, including video clips, are stored in the iCloud. It can be retrieved at any satellite medical center during any subsequent visit of the patient. Therefore, the past history of the patient shall be available anywhere at any satellite center, anytime. The SMC would not only provide basic service, but shall also have multifocal video conferencing facility that would enable the consultants at the virtual hub to discuss the serious patients and get an opinion from other consultants and institutions in India and abroad after sharing the electronic patient file, hence providing the patient the best medical expertise in the world. The language translation system incorporated in the software shall enable the doctor at the SMC and the patient's speech to be instantly translated into the consultant's language and vice versa to bridge the communication gap.
Doctor, I have a stomach ache.
Also, the patient's record in the text format can be translated simultaneously into any global language with the help of language translating softwares. The entire patient data, the data of the specialized and robotic consultants from all over the world, and the financial data shall reside on the iCloud and can be retrieved at any given point. The patient shall not need to worry about going to the right hospital in India or abroad and does not have to undergo the heavy expenses and inconvenience of traveling. Patients requiring tertiary care or surgery shall be referred to the appropriate hospital without delay from the SMC. The patient shall have different payment options. Chronic patients shall be able to pay 500 rupees annually for unlimited access to the satellite medical centers. Home monitoring. Patients with blood pressure, cardiac diseases, diabetes, asthma can be monitored and treated from home with the help of regular checkup with the help of internet-compatible home monitoring devices given to the patient. Pharmaceutical warehouses shall be set up in each district or region with bulk stock of generic and regularly needed medicines. A prescription generated at the satellite medical center shall be transmitted to the online pharmacy warehouse, which shall deliver the prescribed medicine to the home or office of the patient with the help of drones and charge for the same through credit cards or Aadhaar cards. The major components of the system are doctors at the SMC, satellite medical franchisees, consultants at virtual hub, channel partners, and the patients. A doctor can become a franchisee by paying a small one-time membership fee, which shall help us in setting up the virtual hub. The funds received from the SMC franchisee shall finance the network of satellite medical centers. The revenue received from the patients shall pay for the running expenses and upgradation of the system. Who can be a franchisee? A satellite medical center shall cost approximately 40 to 45 lakh rupees. Anybody with his own or rented space of about 1,500 to 2,000 square feet and 25% margin money can become a franchisee. Rest of the 75% money can be financed by the banks and financial institutions. Telesurgical centers with robotic surgery would be set up in the second phase. Benefits to the doctors. A satellite medical center with its standardized equipment, set clientele of patients, and a network of global consultants shall give doctors a set platform for practice anywhere, anytime with continuing medical education. The consultant's remuneration and productivity and catchment area increases with enhancement of expertise. Benefits to the patients: standardization of treatment, reduced referrals, and treatment at nominal charge of 50 rupees per visit or through other related schemes. World-class healthcare, anywhere, anytime, quick delivery of medicines at low price to the patient's preferred location. Benefits to the SMC franchisee: safe business with high returns. Benefits to the nation: set up nationwide state-of-the-art healthcare infrastructure at low or no cost to the government. Upgrade the existing primary healthcare infrastructure. It would lighten the weight on the government for setting up and maintaining nationwide primary healthcare infrastructure. History and accolades of the project. In 1995, the first presentation of the project was made to the IT companies in India. In 1999, this project was presented at the Telemed 99, a conference organized by the Royal Society of Medicine, London, and American Telemedicine Service Providers Association. In the year 2000, it was presented at the American Telemedicine Service Providers Association Business Forum in Minneapolis, USA. In 2001, it was selected in Luxembourg in the Telemedicine and Telehealthcare Trade Fair as a key project by the European Commission. It was sponsored by the United States Trade and Development Agency for participation in a competition of Asian countries, Healthcare in Asia, New Technologies, New Options, where it received a standing ovation. In the year 2001, it was awarded Gold Medal for the excellence in the innovation of technology when a prototype of the project was exhibited at the India International Trade Fair in New Delhi. In 2017, it has been accepted for presentation at the ICHIT 2017 International Conference on Health Informatics and Telemedicine to be held on April 16th and 17th in Lisbon, Portugal. Collaborations and Letter of Intent. The project received a large number of letters of intent and collaboration offers from many Indian state governments like Goa, Meghalaya, Odisha, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, NCR, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, Mizoram, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana. Large corporates showed keen interest in collaboration and investment. Some of them are Konkan Railways for setting up SMCs at Konkan and Indian railway stations all over the country. Larsen & Toubro for developing and installing prefabricated SMC globally. American Medical Development USA. Telenor, National Hospital of Norway. Many workshops were conducted both in India and Norway, but the project was futuristic and the technology was not in a position to support the project, and we had to wait and watch the developments. Today, with the advancement of technology, the technical hurdles are over and the technology is now available. It is now your chance to be a part of this grand medical enterprise. The intellectual property rights of the project are with Dr. Arvind Agarwal. Dr. Arvind Agarwal is a 1975 medical graduate from Medical College, Shimla. The idea of providing world-class healthcare through telemedicine struck him in 1993 when the internet was hardly known and information technology was a new industry. He firmly believes that, irrespective of the technical hurdles and difficulties of the mindset, this is the only business model which will provide world-class healthcare to the common man anywhere, anytime, at low affordable cost, instantly.